Shells Ross, kick us off. Out here in the new world of Modern Warfare.
Oh, so we're season 5, season 6 just keeps on going. I don't know where we are anymore, but all I know is that the game is in probably the best state it has been in, I would say, since launch. Like the meta of the weapons are really competitive now. I mean, there is a very deep pool of what works and definitely what doesn't work right now. But look to see a lot of kilos. The Growl's still a very good weapon, and I mean the Bruin's still out and about. The Finn, the latest LMG to join the scene, that's a very viable choice. But keep an eye out for those Dragon's Breath shotgun shells. There's gonna be a lot of rage tonight, my friends.
There is indeed. You know what, Miles? I've got my eye on a cheeky little Odin that I'm hoping might pop up as well, because I've heard some big stuff about a 3-shot Odin, especially if you have, obviously you have the level for it. But the attachments coming through for the Odin would be fantastic, especially with duos, because 3-shot and good night. Yeah, that would definitely be in my arsenal if I was coming for the duos here. But I'm really excited to see how our pairs are going to fare today, because as you know, duos is a lot different to going in with quads. Duos requires a lot of patience. It requires a lot of kind of like aggression, but kind of holding back and knowing when to go for these gunfights. So I'm really excited to see what our guys are going to give us today.
Yeah, it's going to be a stressful affair running around duos now. The scoring, for everyone at home wondering here, 1 point per kill. So every single time you see somebody go down and somebody get cleaned up, our teams will be getting points, and it's going to be 25 points for the win. They have to win the match first place to net those points. Now, of course, duos. It's a little rough, Lottie. I mean, you were saying it's quite intimate, you know? It's not like quads. We've seen a lot of quad tournaments here on Warzone, but here for the best of the best, Bud Light are putting on the duo show, and that's where things are going to get a little bit, say, intimate, I think is the word I'm going to be looking for again. We may not see the craziest high kill games, but I think to see these duos go the distance and try to pick up a dub is going to be the key here. And again, look to see those UAVs come into play. We want to see a lot of kills, you know, harvested, let's say, fast across Verdansk. That's going to be one way to get it done.
It's definitely going to be super important, like you said, Miles, to get across that finish line, to get that dub. That 25 points is huge, and then adding up your kills along the way is what is really going to build upon that score. And I think it's important right now that we also quickly talk about kind of how many points are we going to be seeing for these teams. What is a good point game, as we're seeing right now? A couple of cleanups, and we got a little res coming as well. Great stuff that we're seeing here. So far, a nice start, and they're getting hyped too. They're getting hyped, but how many points is a good game, do you think, Miles?
I think at this point in time, we're going to sort of see, because again, what they're going to do is these teams are going to play for the allocated amount of time that they have. And again, it all depends. You know, you're going to take the top 3 games from your play session, and that is how you're going to be scored. So, you know, you really have to go as hard as fast as you possibly can. So, I mean, I'm estimating, you know, a solid amount of kills, like let's say 25 each plus a dub. You know, that's what I'm expecting, Lottie. So again, we have to see. We've got to wait and see how this goes out. We've got a little bit of time here to work with, and again, and yeah, just to see generally where we wind up in terms of the kills at the end of a match here. But I mean, this is from start to finish. We're watching Vern and John Sandman run this one out now, and so far so good. 2 kills.
Not too bad either. They got themselves an armor satchel, which is fantastic. Always great to have a little bit of extra coverage in your backpack, of course, or your front pack, clearly, as we have the satchel. But I'm excited to see kind of the strats coming forward. I think duo strats, kill race, is a little bit different from what we've seen previously. You know, the kill races that might be quads, etc. I think UAV is going to be a really big one here, especially going into the later game. Picking up those UAVs, getting as much money as possible to have everything and more up your sleeve when it comes to trying to get the dub and also get those bonus kills.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, the UAV is going to be massive right now. This is great for Vern, right? I mean, what's he done? He's walked around. He's got himself 3 kills. That last one to just drop on him, that was basically a freebie. That poor guy thought he was coming back to pick up some gear. He was wrong. Like, he was bad wrong. The good news is, though, I mean, like, Vern's got a bit of cash. He's got 5,900 now in the bank. He's got an opportunity to make his way towards a vendor station. Oh, he had eyes on someone else! And he's just been cleaned up!
Gulag.
Who was that guy? Who's that LA Gorillas fan just chilling outside? Okay, well, we're in the gulag. We're in the gulag. Let's get on with it. So again, gulag kills.
Yeah.
They count as well, though, right? They're going to keep counting. So a kill in the gulag's not a terrible thing. Vern's already sitting at 4. He could walk out of this one with 5. It's not over yet, Lloyd.
No, it's not. Four is a nice little number just to be at this point of the game as well. I hope he can get out of the gulag. Otherwise, really, it's a difficult situation for his teammate. Of course, we're here right now with John. Obviously, he's going to be trying to get as much done as possible while he does wait for his teammate to get back from the dreaded gulag, of course. But I think at this point, when you're solo, you got one of your friends in the gulag What are you looking to do here, Miles? What are you kind of looking to achieve? Are you kind of looking forward to try and find some extra things for your teammate to pick up? Are you hoping that right now, this early on in the game, they're going to be landing near you to try and get their stuff back? What's kind of the plan?
Oh, the plan now is get Vern back ASAP, and that's what we're going for. I mean, John, he's got the cash. He picked up that $5,000-ish, off of the body of his teammate, and now he's going to run over and go for the quick revive. And no one wants to be spending that money reviving your teammates. You want to be spending that cash picking up loadouts. That's where the kill productions come. You want to find your own loadouts. You want to get your own kilos, your own weapons. Do what you can to pick up as many of those kills as possible. And a revive early on, it doesn't really help the race, let's say, but with a Bruin in hand, I mean, this is a decent loadout. This is a great floor weapon to pick up right now. So look, John, if you can find someone, that's not a window you can get through, my brother, but he's gonna try. I like it. We're gonna see a real mixed bag here tonight on Battle of the Best. But he's got his teammate back in the game right now, Lottie. So it's back off to the races. But if you look at the minimap right now, there is a player to his left in that small sort of like town complex. So the fight may be coming to John.
The fight may be coming to John, but that's kind of what they want right now. They don't obviously want a surprise push, but they do need some of these kills. And John right now is with a big donut, so he needs to obviously play a little bit more like his teammate Vern and try and get some more of those kills on the board, and it'll add up a little bit nicer towards the end of the game, of course, and hopefully get this dub, which is, of course, 25 points for everybody in chat. Course, but I think we should probably head over now to another team. I think we should head over to our next top team, which is, of course, Dr. Lupo here and Cloaksy. Really excited about this duo. Cloaksy's always on point, of course. It's Cloaksy. And then Dr. Lupo, again, another incredible streamer and produces the dubs when he wants to. So I'm expecting big things from these boys.
Absolutely. Cloaksy, an absolute beast of Warzone. He's a disgusting player. He's had many performances in tournaments recently. He's up there always. And Dr. Lupo, I mean, let's face it, the man's going to be breaking the Hippocratic Oath in this one already. He's managed to get one kill. They're on the hunt now for a second. And again, right now, just for gatekeeping, they've got themselves outside of the circle. They're relatively close to it, but they're going to watch those people coming in from the gas line, run in for their lives. I like to call them the rotatoes. You're harvesting these little potatoes, running away from the storm. Get out there, harvest them rotatoes, do what you can. He's got himself a cluster strike. And apparently, according to my fine producers in my ear, Cloaksy's got himself 6 kills already. So Lupo and Cloaksy off to a nice start. And they've got themselves a lot of time to work with as well to get those top 3 games.
Really nice start. You can see they've labeled, of course, scavengers as well on across the board because they need the money to try and build things up. The cash is the way forward here with Warzone. Everybody, I'm sure, knows that by now. If you're playing, of course, chat, you would know. Money makes the world go round in the dance. Obviously, a long-range gunfight here. They've had a few little shots on, a few hits. They're getting that armor down. One's already down.
We should focus south now.
And they've got a loadout drop coming in as well. Nice teamwork from the rooftops here, and playing the edge, of course, of the gas.
Quite finished the kill. He pushed that player back. I mean, Lupo could have probably popped that kill streak on top of him. You would have found that one on the floor. Good start, though, for the boys. I mean, this is 7 kills overall. They've got their own loadouts. There's the Dragon's Breath shotty. This is something, if you are playing Warzone right now, you have seen plenty of. This is the gun du jour. This is in vogue right now, friends. M4 still a great choice there. Lupo, he can do a ton of damage with that one, but that Dragon's Breath shotgun, that thing is a nightmare. So when we see it in action, you'll know exactly what we mean.
Oh, I should have fucking clustered them over there. Fuck.
Heading across now, of course, to loadout, because obviously loadout, this is what you want to get. It's super important to be getting loadouts, and probably 2 as well in the game. Obviously, trying to get the perks you want, maybe a little ghost pickup cheekily later on in the map, of course. But let's take a little listen to our duo and see exactly what they're about to do for the remainder of this game.
Easy. Imagine like the pressure Tim's feeling right now.
I mean,
lol.
Yeah,
just push it right up at us. Oh no, he's gonna cross. Come on, fucking.
It's one. I don't know what he's doing. It's free beam. Laser. Nice shot, Lupo.
Jump. He didn't die outright. Well, I guess
no, he
they
didn't.
Don't see anything.
We need to get bounties. UAV, something blew up to my right.
No, I think that was his car was adjusting, settling.
We need to get bounties.
Yeah, for sure.
Our Scabby is bugged. I think it should disappear in zone.
Well, it's got 51 seconds. We'll see if that actually goes away. Chopper up in the air, not anywhere close to us. 50 meters off you right now.
Okay.
Failed. Objectives out of range.
Dude right there on top of red. On top of red.
Okay.
You want a beam?
3 seconds. Three, two.
Just got
he just got
sniped.
down. Fuck. Maybe self. Maybe self. He's selfing. He's selfing. No, nah, he just got there.
He just got sniped. It's from over to the left towards the TV.
Okay. I kind of want to hold everyone airport.
Okay. Man, I wish I had a snipe for both of those.
I know.
Do you want me to
So,
bring
yeah.
snipe instead of the shotty? Yeah,
I mean,
I'll
probably to be honest.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Sniper in front of me somewhere. Got Daddy. Dropped the munitions. Actually, I gotta throw that munitions. Munitions on me.
Okay, coming. I mean, I'm pretty much full my AR, so good.
Snipe to my left, no clue where. I think I just had eyes on
Yep,
him.
right
He's on
front,
bike.
right front, right front. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna push up a bit. I have Daddy and shotgun.
Armor
Laser
tags
one.
on him. Armor tags.
Okay. Just don't go down. Pushing left. I have Daddy pop.
I got self. I got self. My airstrike's inbound on the building.
That one?
Okay, I'm plating.
Okay. He's inside the building. Inside here.
Okay.
Oh, he's under.
Okay, get out of here,
Good
kid.
shit.
A bunch of money. I'm gonna re-grab myself.
Okay.
Do you need anything?
I'm gonna get UAVs.
Okay. I'm gonna drop all the rest of my money right here. 3,900.
Okay.
Allied UAV overhead.
I'm gonna grab. Let's see this guy has a snipe on him.
I have a trophy. I want to get that
Good.
car and leave if no one's around.
Okay.
There's Daddy there if you want it on that guy.
Yep.
More tacticals here.
Trophy. I'm gonna grab it. No one's on map. but
All right,
let's
you
see
just
how
saw
this goes.
Lupo and Cloaksy get another wipe. They're up to 10 kills already, but I see a lot of questions in the chat. Yes, Kygo is going to be doing a halftime performance for us a little bit later, so stay tuned for that. Right now, we have our first two duos competing in Warzone tonight. Remember, all of our duos will be dropping in, but it's set at different intervals. If you finished in the top 4, you're dropping with 3 hours to put up your top 3 scores. If you got 5th through 12th, you've got 2 hours and 15 minutes. For those who finished 13 through 16 in our previous 3 games, they will be dropping in with just 90 minutes on the clock. All scores will be submitted with the top 3 counting, and only our top 4 participants are moving on to the 1v1 finals to close out the night. For now, let's send it back over to Miles LaRosse and LVP Lottie Vanprog on the mics.
Oh, Christopher, thank you very much, sir. It's a great start so far for Dr. Lupo and Cloaksy, and again, we're seeing the fight now bring into them. They're going to see if they can get a couple more shots into these players, any more kills to be had. Dead silence in hand for Dr. Lupo should he want it, but man, they are aggressive. Cloaksy leads the way, and it looks like a snipe just came from behind. Take Dr. Lupo out, but Lottie, aren't you glad the good man picked himself up another self-revive? He should be absolutely fine.
I am, mate. Like, you know, you're seeing the importance of a self-revive at these points. We've seen him use it twice now, and it is so crucial, especially with how aggressive they're playing. It's really, really tough to not have that in your pocket if you are going for these aggressive pushes. But, you know, it's really nice to see them also utilizing bounty so much. Obviously, you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting the kill, and you're getting the money as well. That's going to help you later on in the game to try and get that, of course, that win, that you need those 25 points. So it's fantastic, but thank you so much. Hallelujah for self-revives.
Hallelujah. Cloaksy's shooting straight as well. There's a big hallelujah there. Is that one more player did manage to escape? That's number 11 for Cloaksy so far.
Oh, he's still there.
Lupo's trying to find other shots in. Here we go. Cloaksy now on the charge. Lupo's going to be pushing on that right flank, and this is the thing you have to do in a kill race. You have to make sure that you get that one. You've made enough noise right now. What you don't want to have happen is find a third party come your way and ruin it, and there's the kill. Number 12. Cloaksy on a tear right now. Dr. Lupo, I mean, he's just happy to be there. He's just happy to be involved in this one, like.
Yeah, he is indeed. I mean, Cloaksy looking sharp with the M13 long range is looking fantastic. Like you said, straight shooter. looking brilliant. And Dr. Lupo is doing a great job to really keep up with Cloaksy as well. And I think Lupo's playing really, really well. Great job with the self-revives, of course, and they're going to move on. It's, you know, this is what they're doing. They're moving around the map, getting the kills that they need, cleaning up, and moving on. And I think that's kind of the way forward with an aggressive duo like this. And it's just about how you play your game. I think that's what it comes down to, is how comfortable are you with doing this, you know, going bounty to bounty, because you are taking the risk of potentially losing out here and not getting that win. But if you pull it off, you're in for a pretty high scoring game.
Yeah, it's just sweet. I mean, the only difficulty they're facing right now, they have 13 kills. There are 24 players remaining in the lobby. Bounty contract started. That's going to give you pretty much a guaranteed kill should you be able to go and get it, but not too far away. So that circle closing in on them now. It's going to be on a Cloaksy. Back into his little ATV, jet black, as you see there, coming through that Shadow Company here in Season 5. Buy your battle pass.
And you'd love to see the trophy as well. Love to see the trophy. A little bit of
never leave home
there.
without it.
Never.
Yeah, never leave home without it. Here we go. They're going for this player.
Keys wallet trophy. Keys wallet trophy, mate. That's what you say.
The bounty.
Here we go. In on the fight. This is what you have to do. You have to be aggressive. These guys have got a very, you know, well, they only got 3 hours to really find 3 huge games here in duos. As these team, they're trapped inside the house. Lupo, he's just posted up on the outside of the fence. Cloaksy's trying to bait someone out. We go. M13 in hand. That guy didn't last a chance, and it was only one player. Peace out. Get your cash. Now you can grab. Yeah, then grab self-revive again. I mean, there's decent money between the pair of them. Lupo needs a little bit more. There it is. Oh, this is just poetry in motion right now. But still, like 22 players now left in the lobby. They've still got a lot of work to do.
They do indeed. They still do have a lot of work to do. And I think this is the thing as well. Of course, they're taking the best 3. And what is so hard about this situation, and why you do have to be so careful and patient with duos and with quads, to be honest, too, is that you may get to the end of the game but not quite get the dub, and you've wasted all this time, all this precious time that you're playing with for, of course, a game that might not just be up to par for you guys as part of one of your 3. So really important that you try and make the most of these situations and kind of play to what the lobby is kind of showing you here. Really exciting stuff here. Cloaksy's just tearing it up, and we love to see it.
Wait,
Well, it turns out, if you weren't as impressed by the 14 that Cloaksy has, Lupo got one as well! Lupo has 2 kills!
Nah, I got one.
Pulling his weight, right? He's just happy to be here. But he must have a ton of damage done. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, the communication between them, they're crisp. Like, it's clean. Like, these boys have done this before. I've actually seen Lupo play in Warzone tournaments in the past. He's playing alongside, like, London Royal Raven players. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's been, you know, in high-stakes situations before. This is no first-time rodeo for the dear doctor, but see now, as they can make their way deeper into that circle, they've still got their UAV up, so like, still loads of information left. And again, the lobby hasn't really died quickly. That's one of the good things, I suppose, about these lobbies. Sometimes you can come across these like slow burnout lobbies where, you know, it takes a really long time, where you come down to like the final 3 circles and there's still like 50 players left. This actually seems to be that way. So the pace at which they're playing, there's a good chance that these boys could rack up a few more, or at the very least, Cloaksy get like 5-6 more kills. But hey, let's see how they go. Now we make their way in towards Quarry. A little bit more dangerous, a couple more high roofs to worry about here, and there's a lot of little nooks and crannies where these players can hide. But we'll see what Cloaksy can do. Still, that UAV goes down, and actually Cloaksy takes a tag. Lupo's got it. There's the snipe coming through. Lupo, kill number 3. Actually, no, it's just a down. Can he get it?
We gotta still watch the guys in orange now.
We need to see the finish up. That has to happen. Needs to be counted. And Lupo's so close. He's so close to getting that third on the board. I'm really enjoying the rotation happening from these guys and what they're doing with it. They're getting the bounty, they're cleaning up, they're getting the money, they're getting back and getting the UAV and using everything that they've used previously to get the kills before and getting it back in their pocket, which is fantastic. And that's kind of how you want to work it in the duo. I'm really liking what they're doing here. And Lupo hasn't quite got that 3rd kill, unfortunately. I think that's probably been revived. But we'll see what he can do with the sniper. He's picked it up. He's got this long range for him. So I'm really excited to see what he can potentially do. Come on, Lupo. I want to see a few more kills.
Come on, Brad. So keep it on that top number in the top right-hand side. I mean, obviously the number 12 there is how many teams left. The number in the middle is how many individual players remaining. Kills on the right. So you want to keep an eye, keep one eye on that middle number. How many players remaining in the game? In these kill races, it's very important to make sure to keep an eye on that one and see just how many these players have even a chance at getting. You can see gatekeeping the circle right now. They're trying to watch those players make their way in from the gas. Eyes on that one player there by Silo. Lupo dialed in. Can he find it? Stays patient. Hands may be sweaty.
He's looking out. I see
He's
his
just got to
laser.
wait for this one
Is
player
there?
to make a move. There's a decent amount of space to work with. And there it is. Cluster
There
strike
we
comes
go.
through. They're down again.
I do not.
Cluster strike's not really going to help. They're pretty much safe here. But if that player can make his way forward still, that's one team coming in there from the northeast. And there's a team to their left as well. You can see that marked on the mini-map as Closey doing what he can and just keep that information flowing. And there we go. Closey gets the cleanup. Lupo gets the other one. That's kill number 3 in the bag, LVP. We're getting closer to the end
You
of the game.
you cannot get the same feeling
Hasn't come out yet either.
when you get that crispy shot with a sniper. It feels so good, man. It feels so good. Almost as good as sipping a cold Bud Light seltzer.
I'm on the strawberry, and it's great. I don't.
I'm on the
I-
mango,
it's-
mate.
Want me to go?
Mate, I mean,
very
I'm going to work
good.
my way through the flavors tonight, and I know we will. I truly know we will. Here we go. Look, we're still cleaning out this sort of side of the circle, and I love this. You know, Lupo and Cloakzy have been running this warehouse. I mean, Cloakzy's done about 30 laps at the top of the building. But you see the circle just moving over towards the south. Now they have to make a slight transition. They are going to have to make their way through a pretty much open field, so cover is at an all-time low. But Lupo, man, this ain't his first rodeo. He's playing this one safe.
Cloakzy has actually been running laps. His Apple Watch will be happy with him, but he's about to get into a few fights, I'm thinking. I think his aggressive side is really coming out right now. He's getting back in the car, of course, trying to find it, trying to get up the hill. He's going to have to get over this and try and clean this up. And hopefully Lupo has eyes on the top of this hill with the sniper for him
Hey!
because he's in danger. Oh, and the shotty. Oh!
He gets them both.
Oh!
He
He's
gets
too
them
good,
both.
man. It's too
That was
good.
gold. That was absolutely glorious. He gets a precision airstrike in and amongst the mix as well. So Lupo's like, it's like, I got eyes on 2. And Close is like, yeah, bro, I got him. He just flies up the hill in the 80. Gets the splatter. And now you got high ground. Now you have high ground and circle. So Cloakzy's crazy play there, that BDE, that bold, daring engagement, for those of you wondering what that means. It's given them a decent amount of control now. So now you got eyes on these players coming in from circle side. You've got yourself a ton of gear. Bit of cash as well, Lottie.
The cash is flowing. They definitely do have some in the bank here. And I mean, Cloakzy just tagging from far away, which is fantastic. It means he knows exactly where players are going to be on the map. He's looking around. Like you said, with that higher ground, they have so much opportunity now to try and get these final kills on the board. And like you said, Miles, keeping eyes on the right hand of the screen, you guys are going to know exactly how many kills are available for this duo coming up, which is super exciting. Of course, there's of course 9 left for them to get. And he's putting the new trophy on. He's a teammate. This Cloakzy is just ridiculous.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah,
sniping.
man's got trophies for days. We like that.
He does.
Still, like, even that vehicle handy in a situation like this is great. And Closely, he's got basically all the weapons in the world to work with right now. Precision airstrike again. They just picked up off the body of that player they took care of. So now you've got snipers. That's a great way to change this one. If they want to, they do have that loadout just down low. And again, a lot of teams, a lot of players, they have different loadouts for sort of different stages of the game. Mid-game, you want to be finding that overkill class. Second loadout you pick up typically has your ghost in there. But when you get to the final circle, sometimes it can be great to pick up, you know, like a fully loaded class because you don't necessarily have so much ammo if you come back from a late gulag. There's little things like that. There are tricks to, you know, what kind of perks and whatnot to have on your weapons towards those final circles. But here we go, man. Cloakzy, Ian Lupo, we're going in. 16 kills overall for Cloakzy. And it's a team in this house.
Okay, we need to keep our car alive.
That is indeed not bad at all for the first drop in. And, you know, we could be seeing a dub at the end of this, which would be fantastic because 16 kills is a really great start. And it'd be lovely to get, you know, a big number on the board for your first game. It'll take the pressure off your shoulders a little bit going into the next couple of drops. I mean, it's hard if you drop in, you're not quite getting it, and the confidence is a little low. But these two are working really, really well together. I think we're going to be seeing a pretty high scoring duo by the end of things here today.
Yeah, we're getting there. I mean, still.
Nice. I'm
They've
thirsting,
run it
thirsting.
Heartbeat's keeping those players safe. Nice shots down
Oh.
range. Once again, that M13. And this is, again, a testament to like how good all the weapons right now are in Warzone. We've got such a nice, diverse selection. Cloakzy, he's eyes on something else. He's going for it. Again, that circle's getting tighter and tighter now. 8 players remaining, including our 2 heroes on screen. And we're moving forward. Car's still in possession. Eyes are going to be up. There's a lot of natural cover to work with. They have a little bit of cover behind these trees.
Sniping right here. On that ridge.
And here we go. There's a sniper on the ridge. Closely gets eyes on straight away. They're going to have to take care of that sniper before they move forward. But you could use the car and go for a fast rotate. Someone on the radar now. Lottie just on the other side by that shack.
Yeah.
Thing
we
is,
just
you
need
still have to win the game and get these kills. Can they get it done?
This guy at this house.
That is the question. It's getting tighter now. Things are getting tighter. This is like honestly my worst nightmare when it ends in the
We got
trees.
precision.
I
Find
get
another team.
very, very nervous. Who's going to be popping around
We need to make
a
sure
good
no one
old
pushes this
pine
bridge,
tree?
right?
I
Keep your
don't know, and
position,
it
shot from man.
terrifies me.
2v2v2.
But for Cloaksy, he's hoping he will see some heads popping around the tree, so he can
I think
he
we
can quite
watched
conveniently
left,
get a bullet
actually.
in them.
This
So
house is the only thing
great
that's bad.
stuff obviously here. He's aggressive. He's looking for
We can make sure that they
exactly
don't
what
take it
he, what he's trying to search for here. He's trying to search for the kills.
Yeah, we
So
need to focus this.
I want to see how aggressive these
We have to
guys
win this
will
team
be
super,
towards the end
super
of the game
fast,
because,
okay?
of course, 25 points are waiting
Stay
for
on top
them
of the ridge.
if they can get these
both there,
last
behind the
4
thing.
kills.
Okay.
There we go.
Watching right. I'm watching right.
You can
Yeah,
still
I
have a
wanna
little
make sure that we're
tense
not
here in a
gonna
Warzone game when the circle
Yeah,
gets
maybe.
this small.
But
They
they
have
have to
some
push out,
definitely
so.
cover to work with here. That hill right in
Okay,
front
they
of them
have
is
to
going to be
push out.
fantastic.
Wait, don't push. You're gonna get third party.
Into the comms, waiting for that third
They're
party.
smoking?
You don't want to be the ones to start the fight. You want to be the ones to finish 2 of them. And
I'm
the shots are
lasered.
there. Cloaksy with a quick 180
Yeah,
to get
I'm
himself
lasered
out of
as well.
trouble.
We're getting
Plates
we're
back
getting
in.
wrapped on right now.
The pressure now starting to mount. You see they're being pinched on
Down
from
one
2
guy,
sides.
right side.
M13 out.
Right
There's the
side,
immediate
right side.
down. And the kill. Look, Cloaksy gets away with his life. Still
Come
plenty
back
of
to me.
plates to work with. Quick regen. Lupo's got the coverage here. There's a
Close us.
precision airstrike above them somewhere. And in a small circle like this, that could be deadly.
No,
Now,
no,
Lottie,
one.
17 kills for Cloaksy. There
There's
are
one more right
3
side.
players
We need
remaining.
to watch left though.
They have
3
to make a
players
move.
remaining and only 1
Nice.
plate of
Right, right,
armor
well.
left
We win this.
for
Two
Cloaksy,
guys are
which
right,
is
two
going
guys
to
are
be
right.
struggle
Laser.
if
Nice,
they don't
nice
work
hit.
together
One
as a
more, no
team.
armor. One more, no
Laser,
armor.
laser
Under you,
beams,
under you.
loving that
He's done.
teamwork, fantastic stuff.
He's helping. Dead.
1 left.
We win.
Absolutely ripped him.
Here
That's
we
not a bad start.
go.
17 kills for Cloaksy and the dub. That's a lot of points just for the individual. Lupo got 5 kills there. I mean, it's weird because they're a team. They're a team, but they're still working
Yeah.
against each other
Not a
somewhat.
lot.
But a nice way to start this one. That's a good win.
I played that.
Quick
actually-
maths will come through in a mo, but I mean, you can't be disappointed with that one. They got 3 more scores that they can submit. But basically, we take
No,
the
it's-
best 3 that they put up in 3 hours and we go from there.
It's very
Man.
good, Miles. I mean, 22 kills together. Puckett, I hear you're in here. What is the mass here, bud?
All right, so it's going to be 25-point bonus, right? Plus 1 point for every kill. I think I added up 22 kills between the 2 of them. So you're looking at a 47 bomb to open up the duo segment. And I thought if you put a 50 on the board, that's definitely a score that's going to stay potentially the highest of the night. And they're open.
Gone bad.